YouTube channel. My name is Barry, and today we're going to be watching I tested ridiculous knockoff products, which I thought would be kind of fun. I've never used Temu. Maybe in the comments, let me know if you've used Temu. Closest I've gotten is Temu, and normally that pisses off my team. So let's check it out.
This is a knockoff Temu Bulletproof vest. And to see if it actually works, I'm gonna test it.
Ain't no way.
It's a good thing that's VFX.
He said ain't no way too.
And that's just one of many ridiculous knockoff products that all
He put women on Temu? You can do that?
be tested. Because I want to know, are any of these knockoff products better than the real thing? Starting with our first product,
The Plus Pro Pro Max XXR Triple Proof Cell Phone Case. Now this phone case here claims to be anti-drop, and according to Edgar, who's definitely a real person, his phone dropped and was hit by a van, but thanks to this phone case, his phone was intact. For $5, that seems a bit too good to be true, so we're gonna test it with my iPhone 15 Pro.
Flex. Aren't like the otter boxes, they're kind of expensive, but to be fair, they've saved my phone a lot. I used to crack my phone every year, but now I have like a pretty nice phone case, and I put a wallet on the back so that way I don't have to carry a purse nowhere. Pretty bougie, pretty bougie.
So I took my phone out of its original case. Now this knockoff phone case came with a little tool, which I had to use to unscrew a ton of these tiny little screws, which...
Was that right? It is an Allen wrench. Yep. You know, I'd be building stuff, working hard.
surprisingly took a long time. Then I put my phone into the case and screwed everything back together. Ladies and gentlemen, the Temu anti-drop phone case.
Feel the rubber on this thing, bro. This is straight out the sweatshop. All right, so this is a 20-foot drop.
I like how he admitted that and he bought it.
Up here, let's see if it works. Wish me luck, I guess. I don't know. You ready? All right, 3, 2,
I did this once and the building caught on fire.
Oh! All right,
Yikes.
I'm coming down. Oh my God. Oh no, dude. Please be okay. Oh. Whoa.
It worked.
I think it's fine. Oh my God, look where it hit. I don't know how this thing survived, but if we want to test this to its full abilities, there's one more thing we have to test.
Up my butthole.
This one's for you, Edgar. Oh my God. Oh, that sounded terrible.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's my phone. It's gone? Right,
thank you,
let's
old
check
man. Yeah. To be fair, would any case survive that? I don't think so. You're pretty much just cooked. I mean, because even if you have the case, it would still like smush it into the ground, right? It's like hydraulic press. Same, it does work sometimes. I'm actually curious. That's a good test.
Oh. Wait,
he was driving like 25.
No, wait.
So we took off the case to find out for sure, and...
Whoa!
It worked.
That was the case protector?
Holy
crap, it actually did it! Oh my God. I'm sorry for doubting. If you guys, since you guys were believers and I was a doubter, I'll give everybody who believed that the phone case wouldn't crack the phone $5. Check under your seat.
That was scary. Shout out Edgar.
He said it.
This is... holy that was scary. Shout out Edgar. This is a gas product.
Yes!
Our next product is something you usually wouldn't want to buy a knockoff for. Introducing...
I was going to say underwear, but gas mask, probably not.
The Temu gas mask. I'm stood here in front of a dumpster that I'll be climbing inside of while a smoke bomb goes off inside. We're going to compare the Temu...
Wait, why the dumpster? Can you not do this at home?
Mask to the real deal, a military-grade gas mask. We're gonna see which of these gas masks allows me to stay inside of that dumpster for longer. I suited up for battle, starting with the military-grade gas mask.
Looks cool.
Ready. Oh.
Your unemployed friend on a Wednesday.
This smoke bomb. Oh.
Oh, put some fart spray in there.
Shut it. Oh my God. Oh. Holy shit. Oh my god, it smells so bad.
Poor camera, he doesn't have a gas mask.
That's military grade? Holy shit.
Well, I give it a grade
with the military grade gas mask, I lasted 24 seconds. Let's do the Temu one. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
Dude, this thing was 10 times worse. Like, ugh.
He looks like that guy from TM2.
Oh my gosh, bro. Not even like sealing.
Any last words?
Pyro, yeah.
Subscribe.
Surely this won't have any health consequences.
Oh my gosh.
I'd like to imagine like the McDonald's worker coming out back with some trash and be like, "Ya boys done yet? I gotta throw this shit away. Can you hurry up?"
Well, we reviewed the footage. Using the Temu gas mask, I was able to stay in the dumpster for 49 seconds.
Wow.
Temu gas mask, ironically, it's gas. Next up, we got ourselves an inflatable knockoff life jacket.
Okay.
Now, the real ones of these go through vigorous testing and cost quite a pretty penny.
It's $179 for a life jacket? What materials are they using? What? Oh, because you have to have like somebody safety check it? But I mean, come on. It is on sale. You could have paid $300, so thank you.
Now, this one we're testing here costs just $7. And I'm honestly curious to see if in a real life circumstance, this thing could actually save your life. Temu life vest. Ready?
Ready.
All right.
Wow, crazy jump. Do a flip.
I'm pulling the lever.
Pull it.
Pull the lever, Croc. Whoa.
I'm floating with ease. The Temu life vest actually works. This product is gas. This next product is a knockoff of a product that was banned across America, the world's spiciest chip.
Or is it that spicy? I did like a hot one challenge. I think I did it twice, where you have to eat like all the spicy hot sauces in a row. The bad thing about the hot sauces is that there's one called the bomb, and it is not the bomb. It tastes like total shit, and then it just ruins your palate for the rest of the day. It's horrible.
The real version of this product was once in 7-Elevens across America until somebody decided to eat one of these and they died.
What? They died? Huh? And they still sell it? You signed like a chip waiver? Ain't no way. Oh my God.
They f***ing died, I swear to God. Lucky for me, not only was I able to get my hands on the real product,
Holy crap,
but
you smuggled it in.
I was able to get my hands on its knockoff, the Red Hot Reaper Chip Challenge. We're gonna compare these two and decide once and for all which one of these is the world's hottest chip. Both chips are now in front of me. The one on the left
One looks like
is
a
the real
Dorito.
one, and the one on the right is the knockoff one.
I would definitely make a mistake. This is a Dorito.
I will say the knockoff one looks similar to like a Dorito, which
Yeah.
gives me hope. The one on the left, on the
That's
other hand, that's
disgusting.
like pitch black, bro. No chip should be that color. I have a jug of milk here in case
Ew.
everything goes.
I'm sorry. I don't know why. I think I have this mental disease, or I think drinking milk is disgusting. I don't know why. I mean, if you like milk, enjoy it. But to me, I'm like, I ain't ever drinking a glass of milk.
Wrong. I'm gonna start with the knockoff. This is the red.
I think it's because I'm lactose intolerant, and then also like I originally wasn't lactose intolerant, but I stopped like having milk, and I was drinking liberal milk or like cashew milk or whatever, and my body I think got adjusted to never drinking milk. So now if I like have a sip, I feel like I'm gonna fart my brains out.
In case everything goes wrong, I'm gonna start with the knockoff. This is the Red Hot Reaper Chip Challenge. Lock in, baby. All right, 3, 2, 1.
I'm scared.
Spicy. It's so spicy. That's spicy,
Sound
bro.
like Metal Gear Death sound.
I'm gonna have to go for the other one. I can't wait, I can't wait.
Just do them
Now
at the
it's
same
time to
time.
compare that to the real one. 3, 2,
Ah!
1.
Gross.
Holy f, it's way worse. No, stop, bro.
Chug, 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 chug. Me when I see Tharja.
When you compare the fake one to the real one, the knockoff is trash.
For this next product, I'm gonna need you
Wow.
guys
Okay, wait. He said something on Temu was bad. Okay, might not be an advertisement for the advertisement Andes.
to close your eyes and picture this.
Okay.
Your car is upside down in a ditch, the doors won't open, the windows won't roll down, and your
Oh,
seatbelt is
no.
stuck around you. But luckily, that's when you realize you bought a window-breaking seatbelt cutter.
I always fall for this stuff, man. Actually, the way that this kind of stuff affects me is I'll see like a video, they're like, do not skip this video. You will want to watch this in case your car ever goes into a lake and you feel like you're gonna die and you don't know how to get out. And I watch every single one of them because I know my ass would drive into a lake, start sinking and be like, if only I watched the TikTok.
Only it's from Temu. Well, I want to see if this $2 emergency tool here can actually save your life. Luckily, we're here at a junkyard, so let's test it.
Whoa, okay. They got Mater
Which
here.
who it is. First things first, we're gonna test the seatbelt cutter. It doesn't look
This is
very
probably
sharp.
a good thing to have. It's like a bad X-Acto knife. It's like a lot of effort. How would like somebody who's not like physically fit do that?
Baby. I don't know how that works. Our testing is not concluded. This tool has 2 sides.
Is he allowed to be here? That's actually so funny. Imagine he just showed up and he's just like ripping up the cars. And he didn't ask for permission.
All right, the other side is a window breaker. We're gonna try to smash the window.
Is this hard to do?
Oh my gosh.
Like, do you have a lot of
Stay
strength?
right there. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna try it one more time.
This is like Do Not Break the Ice or whatever, that game that I used to play when I was a kid.
I don't know if this thing works. All right,
Okay.
guys, well, there you have it. The Temu window breaker will not save your life. This
Trash.
product is trash. Before we leave, there's one more product I was super curious to test. It's this scratch wax scratch repair. Apparently, you put this on your car, and according to the bottle, it takes full-on scratches out of a car. Now, for $3,
What?
I feel like that's kind of hard to believe, so we'll see if
How?
it works. I don't have high hopes for this. I'm gonna cosplay an ex-girlfriend, put some scratches on this puppy.
What did you do to her, man? He's trauma dumping in the junkyard.
All right. I've never done that. That sounds cool. We gotta do that more often. Now I put a little bit of this on. There's our scratch repair. I'm just gonna rub it on there.
Oh, and maybe you can do this with like toothpaste on a Halo disc.
This scratch wax doesn't work whatsoever. So this product is unfortunately trash.
It kind of looks like lotion, like sunscreen. I think that's an easy mix-up.
Next up is a product that could save men around the world hundreds of dollars. This right here is the most expensive cologne on the market, Dior Sauvage. And it goes for an absolutely ridiculous price of $135 a bottle. Now, I'm a firm believer that all cologne is more or less the same, and this is a scam. Now,
I don't know. Chat, do you wear cologne? I'm just curious. I don't know if I've ever hugged somebody and been like, oh, he's wearing cologne. Yeah, that's a Sauvignon. I don't know if I ever have. I mean, maybe like, I know people used to assault themselves and like pepper spray themselves with Axe in middle school, but I don't think I've ever smelled somebody with cologne on.
before you keyboard warriors go to the comments, I'm gonna hopefully prove my point today by comparing this to its knockoff, Dior Sauvage. Now here I have 2 of my closest friends. Cole here is wearing the $135 Dior Sauvage,
He's gonna
and my
smell
buddy
them
Grant
both?
here is wearing the $7 Dior Sauvage. Now,
I don't know. I feel like, I I don't know if I could tell how expensive a cologne is. I don't think I would smell the guy on the right and be like, he broke. I don't know if I could tell.
Just outside, I have 4 girls lined up ready to smell each of these guys. And
Are
they're
they
gonna
here
decide
willingly?
which of these colognes they prefer.
The way that they were standing with the masks on looks like they have no idea.
By the end of our testing, we'll see once and for all
He
if
ordered them on
expensive
Temu.
cologne is actually worth the price. Let's get our girls.
Yeah, wait, what would the masks even do? It's not like they're wearing a shirt that says what they're wearing. Why can't they see? I'm really confused.
All right, you're coming up on 2 guys here. Lean in. Yeah, take your time, take your time. Really get a whiff. You feel good?
I feel great.
Your next guy is right here.
Oh, do you think there is, I think this guy is cute bias? I don't know, I didn't think about that. That's actually kind of interesting.
Just whisper in my ear which one you like more. Okay. Number 2.
One by one, I had these girls thoroughly sniffing and smelling. And the entire time, I was tallying up each and every vote.
The results are not what I was expecting.
I never want to show up somewhere and somebody says, okay, today you're going to thoroughly sniff and smell. Yeah, bye.
This is crazy.
Girl after girl, I was
Yeah, why did it have to be women? I mean, I guess it has to be women because they're trying to show you that, like, I don't know, maybe, like, you get more girls? I don't know, actually. Or maybe there's, like, pheromones in it or something.
starting to get just slightly nervous at which one of these would win.
This last one is the deal breaker. I need this cheap one to win. I've been trying to prove this point for years.
Okay.
This is a passion project.
As we were coming down to the wire, I had the last girl sniff each of these guys. And finally, it was time to see the results.
It's time to reveal our results. Our Lior Salvas $7 bottle of cologne got 1 vote, which means the real one got 3.
I guess women can tell when something costs more money.
The real one wins. I hate to say it, but Lior Salvas is trash.
Our next product is a knockoff Damascus steel knife. Now, Damascus knives are known for their handcrafted blades and insane cutting abilities.
I've always wanted to take like a blacksmithing class. I thought that would be fun. Since I live in Florida, maybe I could find one and we could do it for a stream.
The ones can go for hundreds and hundreds of dollars, so naturally, Temu brought it upon themselves to make their own version that cost just $8. I was able to get my hands
That ain't no Damascus. That's an iron dagger in Skyrim. Just printing them out for the levels.
on a real Damascus knife that was forged by hand. And we're gonna compare these 2 knives by cutting 3 levels of items. Now, while I cut all of these items, I'm gonna tell you guys about another product that I use and I love. Today's sponsor, Odoo.
Starting with the real
Odoo.
Damascus knife,
Odoo,
I'm
tell
gonna
me.
attempt to cut this piece of paper, which is level 1. 3, 2, 1.
Fruit Ninja! I'm gonna be honest, he was so close to his finger, I was so scared. I thought he was gonna cut himself.
Whoa. It literally just cut like a perfect little chunk off the side here. Odoo is the easiest way to start an online business. Let's say I want to start a business selling my own knockoff products. All I have to do is pick a name for my company, provide some details, pick a fire color palette, and boom, I have my own website. Now let's see if the
Bazinga.
fake Damascus knife can slice through the paper just as well.
It's so close! Look at that! He basically cut the tip off of his finger!
Wait, I'm gonna do that one more time.
Oh, he is at the playground with a knife. I didn't even think about that.
On this side. I mean, it's almost as good, I'm not gonna lie. Level 1, it's passed. Now let's say you wanna add a product to this new website of yours. All you have to do is create a name and a price, and your product is created. You can customize the page however you want, add images, a description, and adjust the layout with content blocks. Now for level 2, a pineapple.
Ooh, I
Starting
love
with the real
pineapple.
Damascus knife.
It's so good.
All right, now for the fake Damascus. Literally nothing on it, bro. Oh,
Okay. Fruit Ninja.
It took multiple tries, but our fake Damascus here, it's kind of putting in work. So if you want a website that's this easy to set up and looks this beast mode, you can start one for free today. With Odoo, your first app is free for life, and you get a free custom domain name for up to 1 year. And now for level 3, our final level is rope. Starting with the real knife. I don't even know if this is gonna cut.
I'm scared. I don't know. I'm seeing him using the knife is scaring me.
For the fake one. Bro.
He's scaring me.
I'm no knife expert, but I guess this product is gas. Our next product is a knockoff.
Wait, what? It was gas? I was ready to say ass.
Of something I think we're all familiar with. Apple headphones, the knockoff version. On first glance, this packaging here actually looks pretty legit, but
Yeah, I don't know a lot about headphones, but I just had to get new headphones for the gym. And it is excruciatingly painful to try to find a good headset. Because if you like Google it, you're like, oh, are these good? Like, I don't know, I'm gonna try them out. There is like a Reddit full of people that are telling you it is the worst mistake of your entire life to buy the headphones. I haven't seen a single pair of headphones that Reddit actually likes. Not one.
can't see a single Apple logo on this box here. I caught these on Alibaba for $25, but I also borrowed a real pair for my friend that paid $400 for them. Let's see which one sounds better and if it's actually worth spending the extra $400. I'm gonna start by unboxing the...
Yeah, that's what I got. I got the Sony WH-1000 XM5 or whatever because I go to the gym every day, so I thought it was worth it.
Fake ones. They don't look bad. The real ones are, I'd say, slightly heavier, but these look pretty good. But the only thing that really matters is how do they sound? Okay, I don't even know how to use these things, bro. Hello? Oh, dude, these have crazy sound canceling. We're gonna vibe to some outro copyright-free music.
We don't have to hear it. Bum, bum.
They sound amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Let's try the fake ones. Off rip, much less comfortable. But hey, let's see how they sound.
They look less comfy.
Okay. I don't know. You know what? They're not bad. To be honest, when you compare them to the real ones, these suck. Personally, I'd rather pay $25 for these than $400 for these. So for that,
It just like depends on your usage, right? Like if you use headphones every single day or at work or like at the gym and like you feel like you get your value out of it, then sometimes it's like good to get something that's quality and will last and you don't have to worry about replacing it. But if you just kind of just play on the iPad and you're like 4 years old, then it should be fine.
that reason, I can't believe I'm saying this, but these are gas. For our next product test, you could say it's life or death. This is a Temu Bulletproof vest. Now this product has absolutely no reviews online, so it's either so good that people couldn't find the words to describe how amazing this product is, or everyone that bought this is dead. To find out the truth, we're gonna compare this one to a military-grade bulletproof vest that costs $350.
Dang, wait, they're expensive. I mean, I guess it would save your life. I don't know what they're putting in there, though. That kind of makes me, super omega more respect Kentucky Ballistics. He'd be spending some money.
All right, I don't know. We're gonna see if this thing can save a life. This is my boy Dylan.
Can't review if they're not there. Yeah, everybody who bought it died and then couldn't leave 5 stars.
Everything here is done by trained professionals.
See what we can make happen.
You think the Temu one's gonna hold up at all?
No shot.
So first we decided to test the military grade real bulletproof vest.
Whoa. I didn't know there was ceramic in there. Pew, 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 pew.
Oh!
Damn.
Dude, that scared me. I low-key flinched, bro. Dude, that scared me, bro.
Check this thing out.
God, dude.
Is that it?
Did it stop it?
Did they live?
It's that good? There's nothing. There's barely anything. There's like a thread hanging loose now. No doubt that one works.
And now that we had something to compare to, we decided it was time to test the Temu bulletproof vest.
We're good. Go for it.
Whole.
Also, I was such a weirdo. I literally thought he was gonna wear the vest every single time and get shot at. I mannequins were real.
Nah, this,
Oh my God.
it went right through.
Feel the bubble on this.
Wait,
Yeah, it stopped it.
what?
Whoa, okay.
God.
Bro, Temu, bro.
No, I mean, it's not as good as the other one. Like, you can feel a bubble on the back,
Oh,
but
yeah, maybe
for
you
a
can wear this for
knockoff bulletproof
cosplay,
vest, I
like
don't
Leon
recommend
Kennedy.
you buy this necessarily, but for this, it's gas.
Yeah, I guess I would just use it for cosplay. I don't know, anything that has my life on the line, there's no way I would like cheap out. I don't know.
Next product. I'll be honest, this one's probably better off without too many details. Check out the $15 bidet. For this one, I'm just gonna let the customers
I
speak
love
for
a bidet.
themselves. Tanya McGee says, works great. I put it together myself. Hee hee. Feeling fresh this heat wave.
Okay, well now I know what's going on up in between that clam. I don't need to know all that. I can smell this post.
Thanks for letting us know, Tanya. Dean said, be careful how far you turn that knob. The water pressure is no joke.
He lost half a booty
A little
hole.
concerning. Now before this, I went to my friend Nick's house to test out a real bidet, so we had something to compare this one to. Oh! It's pretty good. And it was amazing. So now
Yeah.
we're gonna compare that one to the Temu one. But
You just feel more clean. Like, I don't know. I like the bidet. I think it's awesome. And then, like, some of the bidets that they had in Japan, you would also come with the dryer. So then after you go through the car wash on your doo-doo hole, you also get a dryer that goes, shh. And you're like, oh my God, kind of bougie.
first, we have to install it. I'll be honest, installing this thing was an absolute pain. But once it was finally
In the
all
what?
set
A pain in the what? You can say it.
up, this is what it looked like. The bidet is all set up. Feeling a little uneasy? Let's get pooping.
Yay!
Panda Express.
Ooh, I kind of do like Panda Express. I don't know. Don't ever say Panda Express is trash around me. The orange chicken is so good. Only thing I hate about Panda Express is they always had so many vegetables in the noodles.
On the other side. Hope you guys like this angle. As long as it doesn't hurt, I'm fine. Now we're being dramatic. Let's give this thing a try. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, I felt that.
Oh! Oh! That actually hurt. Oh!
Are we all watching this together? Guys, I just want to say I really appreciate you. Thanks for being here and experiencing a booty blast with me.
I feel clean. It's gas.
Gas?
Yeah,
It's gas in the
I brought some
ass.
backup to test our next product. Introducing my Barber Gray.
Hi,
These are
Gray.
$9 Temu Perfect.
Rico, thanks 100 bits. Thank you, thank you.
Twin started digging in his butt.
He did.
Professional hair clippers. They promote the product by showing all of these fire haircuts these puppies can give you. And according to the photos, even Adam Levine uses these. But I'm gonna leave it to an actual
Wow,
professional to see if these clippers live up to the hype.
That's right. I'm gonna put it to the test.
There's a new Gen Z word I don't know. Sir digging in yo. Oh, start. I was like, what is at the beginning of what he said?
I'm praying I don't look chopped after this. Live up to the hype.
That's right. I'm gonna put it to the test.
I'm praying I don't look chopped after this. Well, let's test them.
Let's do it.
How long do we think Chopped is going to stay around for? Not the critically acclaimed Food Network show, but sometimes I wonder about slang. Like, I think Chopped is pretty interesting. I think it's definitely going to last longer than Start Digging in Your Butt, Twin. But I don't know how long it's going to last. Like, one thing that actually lasted way longer than I assumed was Goon. Like, Goon is kind of around to stay right now.
Do it. Either it'll whip your hair out and be caught, or it'll smooth cut it.
Ow.
I guess we'll find out.
That's when you see it. All right, you ready?
No. That looks good.
I kept your.
Okay, it didn't, like, kill him. He's a goat? I thought he was a person.
They're not, they're not bad. Look how they cut your hair pretty nice.
Okay. I feel like it looks good, though. I think it looks a lot better.
For me professionally, I wouldn't buy them. For home use, I would.
Yeah, wait, look, you know what? That was a pretty honest review. Sometimes I like to know a professional's thing, because I have hair cutting scissors for at home, which is why sometimes I look like Coconut Head. But, you know, some things are good to just have as a consumer, but like as a professional, you have a higher standard.
Product is gas. Thank you, Greg.
And finally, for our most illegal product yet,
What?
a fake government ID. Now I'm gonna attempt to
That is not what that is for. Isn't that from a movie?
go into this 7-Eleven and
What?
buy some alcohol with this here ID. Now you may be thinking, there's no way this is gonna work because I
No.
look nothing like McLovin. Well, guess what, haters?
Now I do.
Wait, what the hell just happened?
Shit, we make it look easy.
McLovin.
Oh my god! Amazing! I actually cinema! I can't believe he did that!
Out.
Dang!
Wow, that was
Okay.
funny.
No, that was awesome. This is my favorite part of the video. Okay. I agree. He does kind of look like that. I think it might also be the tan and like the hair combo. I agree. I agree.
I'm gonna pick an alcohol.
Damn, what he pick up? He got that Coors Light. Not no Pabst Blue Ribbon in this house.
How's it going? Just fun night with my friends.
Nervous.
Yeah,
That's it, brother?
that'll be it.
ID.
Watch him not ID him. That would have been the best part of the video. Okay, have a good day.
Oh, ID. There you go.
Oh, they have to scan it. Yeah.
Just going on a trip from Hawaii. It's not working, but that's me, McLovin. McLovin.
Brother, I'm not sell this, brother.
But how can I have a lit night with my friends?
Brother, this ID is not scanned, so sorry.
Aw, donkey. I guess
I like his kid.
have a good night, sir. That guy's a legend. I guess my fake ID is trash.
Dang it.
Outro music.
We shine like a plane with its constant dimes. These kids playing dead like a possum dime. Might get hit like that no awful way. Spend 12 off fit, I don't want the side. Yeah.
That was actually a fun video. That was great to watch. And I commend him at the end for just going in and trying to buy something. And look, he didn't get in trouble. I feel like that could have been like a troublemaker moment, but you know, he had fun. And I thought the video was entertaining and awesome to watch. So thank you guys for watching. I super appreciate it. I hope you have a great evening. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe or maybe use code Barry at checkout for gamer subs for 10% off. It helps me get a booba cup one day. Thank you so much for being here. Goodbye, YouTube. Bye-bye.